The same as yours and mine. Einstein's brain is not the same as yours and mine. He had the kind of brain that's never been seen in all of humankind. Yeah.
I've written songs about Darwin, Dalton Trumbo, Alexander Herzen, who was a Russian socialist expatriate. And what they all have in common is that they're engaged in intellectual or spiritual pursuit. They're looking for the truth, whether it's in art or science or politics or whatever. And they all are passionate about it. And I love that meeting place of passion and intellect. The Hans Richter project was perfect for me because it was a great opportunity to do exactly that, which I love to do, which is to bring together feeling and thought, to have some intellectual substance, but with great feeling.
Hello, everybody. There's no time for tears.
What did make it in a lot were his thoughts about his art. A lot of them were literal quotes from his writing, sometimes with little tweaks to make them rhyme or just feel better in a lyric. I kind of write down the things that I think have potential, and then I just start going in and I kind of circle things that I think really, and so some things, like right away I knew that I had, from these film titles, I knew that I had my chorus. Hello everybody, there's no time for tears, baby, it's a new life every day. And I just thought that was so great. So that was my song right there. I hung my hat on that. Immersing myself in his writing and thoughts about his artwork and his filmmaking allowed me to experience, specifically Ghost Before Breakfast, with different eyes. There's a whole passage in this book where he talks about gestures and the importance of gestures, and he talks a lot about hand gestures and hands just going up and down, and how fascinated he is by the gestural and how symbolic gestures can be in real life, with the priest raising his hand in blessing. There's this 1 second where there's a crowd of hands going up, and you go, oh, that's this gestural stuff he's talking about.
And what is it? It's no E in it, I guess. What are the voicings there?
Well, actually, you could have it pedaling on the E on top. John Harrington, a guitarist who works on this track, we've worked together for 15 or 16 years, and he's been a huge influence on me.
You can also do that.
Now you jump up to the higher. Now it's a little different, coming into a D sus. One reason why I work so well with John is because, coming from the kind of classical end of things, I remember early on going to do some recording at John's studio, and he had a Stravinsky score out on his desk. You know, so he's a pretty deep scholar of a lot of different kinds of music. The Bach-like characters at the beginning in this section we're about to look at now is because when Hans was trying to figure out how to structure his abstract artwork as a young artist, he found his solutions in the work of Bach and in terms of motif and repetition and rhythm, and he talks about a lot how Bach was very important to him in his problem solving, and hence the Bach-like.
We'll make it groovy just like Bach.
John has also become the musical director for Steely Dan, which is one of the holy grails of guitar. To get that gig is, you know, it's sort of like the ultimate compliment because it's an infamously challenging guitar chair. With John, there was quite a bit of searching going on and discussion. And with Zev, I pretty much have a part that I'm going to give him to play, and it's notated from beginning to end. I've known Zev for years and years and years. We haven't worked together that much. He's just an exquisite player. He's working with Hall & Oates right now, and he's worked with Roseanne Cash and Brian Ferry and Roxy Music and really everybody. He's one of the top players in the world. As the consummate player that he is, he'll know how to play the part with the kinds of idiomatic slides and embellishments that will make it so much better than what we have at the moment.
A swimming pool, a juggling act, a tree, a ball, a bowler hat.
I love the technology, and I'm pretty deep at the technology, but for the actual crafting of music or songs, it's all about the hand. My hand helps me think, and the brain and the hand work together. And so that's why I write all this stuff by hand. And you know, if I'm scoring a show or anything, I'm constantly, what I'm doing is thinking. I'm not writing, I'm thinking. These are just my thoughts.
The hands of time, a shattered cup. It's 10 o'clock, get dressed, get up. Go, slip through the white and black. The 0 point, the ready-mades.
I spent a lot of time thinking about art.
Hats fly up, hats fly down, teacups fall.
Partly having grown up with an artist as a father, I felt such empathy for Hans as an artist and his commitment to his art and the beauty of that, you know, and to be around that as I was working on the film is really meaningful to me.
Juggling act with one's own bones, including the intestines. On the backstage of the concept of the world.
The song really is, it's not about Hans, it's about art. It's a song about art and being an artist, and it just happens to be about 50% his words.
Of time, a shattered cup. It's 10 o'clock, get dressed, get up. Time moves forward, time moves back. Ghosts slip through the white and black. The 0 point, the ready-mades, the data heads, the flow of shades. Hats fly up, hats fly down. Teacups fall but make no sound. Hello, everybody. There's no time for tears. A tie unties and comes apart. The black and white, the up and down. We fire on bones on bones, including the intestines, on the backstage of the concept of the world. You threw the pisswire in their faces, now they all admire and praise it for its form. Going back to what was once the theme, the urgent problem. One is always going forward, going back to the roots of it all. Cosmos seen from a charmed star, looking like a melody of forms and colors. A swimming pool, a juggling act, a tree, a ball, a bowler hat, a flock of birds up in the sky search, but find no reason why. The tree of life, a leaf, a branch, an act of God, an act of chance, a melody long and short, high and low, a last resort. Hello, everybody. There's no time for tears. Baby, it's a new life every day. Everything is part of creation. One never knows where God hides. A swimming pool, a juggling act, a tree, a ball, a bowler hat. Cosmos seen from a charmed star, looking like a melody of form and The hands of time, a shattered cup. It's 12 o'clock. Get dressed, get up. Time moves forward, time moves back. Ghosts slip through the white and black. The 0 point, the ready-mades, the data heads, the flow of shades. Hats fly up, hats fly